Hi everyone, welcome to the Dave's World YouTube channel. So I had a lot of people contact me because they wanted the parts that I was making for Gen 1 and Gen 2 Cruzes, so I decided to start a website called supercruzes.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Dave's World. I appreciate you checking this video out. I love making these videos because I love supporting the community and I love my subscribers and members of the YouTube channel, and I really appreciate the support. So, this is Cruze Missile. If you don't know who Cruze Missile is, this is a pretty well-known car in the cruise community. It has a good amount of horsepower, and I've shown a lot of people how to make power out of their 4 cylinders. Cruze Missile is going to be turning into a V8 race car. Let me show you the engine that's actually going in it. Back here, I've been stockpiling a ton of parts, and we're going to be doing a V8 swap, and it's going to actually be turned into a race car. So this is the power plant I'm going to be using, and that's the transmission I'm going to be using. So sorry for the mess, but I've been stockpiling a lot of stuff in the shop for doing a lot of different projects. But this video basically is about these PCV valves. There's 3 of them on this engine. I decided to put Cruze Missile pretty much back to stock. I put a lot of the factory pieces back in, and what I wanted to do was start showing. I wanted to film some videos before I pull this engine out, basically, because once the V8's in here, you know, it's going to be hard to show everybody everything, because then the engine will just be sitting on a stand. So I got a lot of calls about these PCV valves. There's 3 of them. You have one here, and one there. And I typically, you know, in this form, I hook up one of my PCV reroutes, because this engine has a problem where it dumps oil into the intercooler system through the turbocharger, so I reroute everything. This is basically the Generation 2 PCV fix. Okay, so I just wanted to pause the video for a sec so I could explain the PCV fix for the Gen 2 Cruze, which I nicknamed the PCV reroute. This kit actually reroutes the PCV system into this catch canister, which places either next to the air intake or on the strut tower in the back. You can choose them in different colors. I try to be as custom as possible. I think it's really cool. I'm on the 4th version of it. These do a great job of increasing fuel mileage, decreasing crankcase pressures, and catching all of that debris that usually fills the intercooler up, and some of it is moisture, and that actually freezes the intercooler. So when I talk about the PCV reroute, these are the kits that I'm talking about, and I just wanted to show you guys different examples. Also now on the website is a PCV repair kit that you can choose whichever vehicle you have. This kit allows you to replace all of the PCV valves and the fresh air recirculating valve. You just pick whatever vehicle you have, and then this can be ordered with the PCV reroute, so you can get your car running even better than before. But today I'm going to show you how to remove these when they have a problem, because a lot of dealerships always throw these things. Basically, a lot of dealerships say that these things are the problem, they need to be changed, and they charge a ton of money to change them. So I'm going to show you how to pull them out yourself today. Okay, so this part's actually pretty simple. You're supposed to use a disconnect tool on this, but a lot of times if you squeeze it, wiggle it a bunch while pulling up, the PCV disconnects that easily. I'm just pausing the video here for 1 second to explain that you can pull these bolts out 2 ways. You can use the tamper-proof 5-star sockets, or I have a trick with a pair of vice grips, and I'll show both ways. All right, the next thing you need to do is, these are tamper-proof 5-star bolts, is you have to hammer a tamper-proof 5-star socket into it. You can get this toolkit through the link in the video that I put in the description. It'll be the exact kit that I'm using right now. Once you hammer this in, it creates the new 5-star pattern, and I'll show you real quick how I did it. Okay, you can see we hammered the 5-star pattern right back into the bolt. Now this is a whole nother story. We're gonna have to really pry up on this to get it out. There we go. There's one of your valves. So the other trick is I squeezed vice grips across the top of the bolt head and just turned counterclockwise and it broke it loose. So that's pretty much how you remove the PCV valves on a Gen 2 Cruze. This also works on the Equinox 1.5 and the Malibu 1.5, as well as the Cruze 1.4 LE2. It's that simple. So it doesn't matter if you break the old valve because the new ones will have new quick connects anyway. So you might see these things breaking, but the part that's breaking is something that's getting replaced, so it doesn't matter. But that's how you get them out, and then everything is literally a pop-in situation. So you're just going to pop the new valves right in. And then you're going to use this tool to get to the back bolt for here, tighten it up. You're going to go clockwise that time, and you're good to go.